The Utah Jazz are in a tricky position this offseason. They have a young, talented center in Walker Kessler, but the 7-foot rim protector is now reportedly on the trade block. According to The Athletic's Jovan Bua, the Jazz are seeking a hefty return for Kessler, a package that includes not one, but two first-round picks. Now, for a player who's only in his third year, that's a pretty steep asking price. But when you think about what Kessler brings to the table, a rare blend of old-school style play focused on rim protection and rebounding, it starts to make sense. Teams in need of a big man would definitely be interested, but there's one problem. Not all of them have the capital to make it happen. Enter the Oklahoma City Thunder, the team that could solve this Walker Kessler dilemma. OKC is in an enviable position. While their 2025-26 roster is essentially locked in, with a full 15-man lineup already set, they still have plenty of assets they could leverage. The Thunder are sitting on a mountain of draft picks, up to 11 first-rounders to be exact, stretching all the way to 2031. In fact, OKC has so many picks that they've practically run out of ways to use them all. This gives them an incredible advantage in trade talks, particularly when teams like the Jazz are looking for future assets to bolster their roster. Here's where it gets interesting. The Jazz want 2 first-round picks for Kessler. That's a steep price, especially for a player who, while skilled, plays an old-school, no-frills style of basketball. But despite the asking price, the Thunder's stockpile of draft picks makes them the perfect team to make this deal happen. You see, teams like the Los Angeles Lakers, who could desperately use a player like Kessler, are in no position to meet that price. The Lakers only have one tradable first-round pick in the next 7 years, which makes it extremely difficult for them to pull off such a blockbuster trade. Other teams with a need for a big man, but a lack of capital, face the same problem. So, while they may want Kessler, they can't necessarily afford him. But the Thunder? They have no such issue. Sam Presti, the general manager for OKC, has shown an uncanny ability to turn draft picks into value. He's already proven that he can act as a third party in deals, helping facilitate trades for other teams while keeping his assets intact. Just look back to 2020, when Presti played the role of a middleman in the deal that sent James Harden to the LA Clippers. Fast forward to the 2024 trade deadline, and the Thunder were once again involved, this time assisting the Dallas Mavericks in acquiring Daniel Gafford from the Washington Wizards. It's these types of moves that have earned Presti a reputation for maximizing the value of his team's assets, even when it means taking a backseat in the trade process. So, if the Jazz are truly looking to get 2 first-round picks for Kessler, the Thunder are in a prime position to help make that deal happen. OKC could step in as a third team, facilitating the trade by contributing the necessary draft picks to satisfy the Jazz's asking price. But that's not all. Oklahoma City could sweeten the deal even further by securing a future pick swap from a contending team in dire straits. Teams on the edge of a championship window, like the Denver Nuggets or Milwaukee Bucks, could be looking to offload future picks in exchange for immediate help. If Presti can leverage his position as a third team, he could land not only Kessler, but also a sweet future pick swap that could pay dividends down the line. Now, you might be wondering, why would the Thunder want to add Kessler to their roster in the first place? After all, they're already stacked with young talent, including the likes of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, and Jalen Williams. Well, the answer lies in OKC's long-term vision. While Kessler might not be the flashiest player on the floor, his ability to protect the rim and clean up the boards would provide a much-needed defensive presence for a team that already excels offensively. He could be the perfect complement to the Thunder's core, providing balance and depth as they continue to build for the future. Plus, don't forget that the Thunder's stockpile of picks gives them the flexibility to make a move like this without jeopardizing their future. They have the luxury of being patient, and with Presti at the helm, they've proven that they're willing to make calculated risks in order to secure long-term success.